Everyone, Game Horizon here and welcome to Avorion, I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure. Well, I was supposed to do a playthrough of this game and upload it yesterday, but after recording for like hour and 30 minutes, the second audio track, which is for my voice, was corrupted. Unfortunately, there was a weird hum, like woo, behind in the track, and I've tried a lot of different ways in the Adobe Audition to remove that hum, but unfortunately it didn't really work, and I was really frustrated. So I had to get rid of those footage, not get rid of them, but just not use them basically. So I've lost quite a lot of footage, and there was some really cool stuff that happened in there, so I might just highlight them later on. So there are a few reasons that I want to do this playthrough. First one is basically I want to improve my speaking. Some of you may know that English is not my main language, but I really like English and I want to improve it, especially in my speaking. I can easily speak in my mind and to myself basically, no problem, but when I'm trying to speak to someone else or to speak on the microphone, basically doing commentary and stuff, I'll get really nervous and I can't talk very well, unfortunately. So doing this kind of videos really helps me out. Now there's another reason as well. Some of the videos that I make, most of them actually, took quite a lot of time to prepare for them, record them and edit them. So sometimes I have to leave the channel without any content for 3, sometimes 4 days, and it really hurts my channel and doing that basically. With the help of this playthrough, I can focus more on those videos and try not to rush them out, try to actually improve the quality of those. So it's a really good thing to be able to have a constant like flow of videos in my channel, like every 2 days, every days I'll try to upload these Avorion, and they took around like hour to edit, and recording this game is also really fun. And yeah, this game is, sorry I have to say, this game is fucking awesome. I love it. I've played around 30 hours in like 2 days. I love this game. And there's also another reason. I think it's a really good way to be able to communicate with you guys, be able to basically put some of your comments that I wasn't able to answer them in this video, and then basically reply to them or answer to them. And if you have any question, please leave it down in the comment. I'll answer them if I can. So let's get into my ship and we'll talk about the game from there. Okay, let's go. And it's a default galaxy, I forgot to actually name it. Whatever, let's load the game. So let's talk about this game and what is basically Avorion. It's a mix of few games like Space Engineers, EVE Online, kind of Minecraft, not really, and there are some, and kind of remind me of Elite Dangerous because there's like a whole galaxy to basically explore, but it's a flat, it's not a 3D like map or anything. There are sectors that you can basically visit and basically do different things in it. There are trading, there are a lot of mining, and the mining is actually kind of fun, I don't know why. And you can do like bounty hunting and stuff like that. You can do a smuggling, you can fight with a pirate, fight with the alien, you can be pirate actually. There are bandits, there are marauders, raiders, all kinds of enemy, and there is like relationship system. There are a lot of faction in the game. Here, let me show you. So diplomacy, and here are the factions that I think I've just managed to visit actually. So currently I'm trying to improve my relationship with this faction, Behutsu, I don't know how you spell that, and it was negative actually, but I've managed to improve it, so we are here basically. And the main reason is this station that I want to, let me see if I can find it. There is a station for the turrets, there, that you can basically make turrets for your ship. I think you can guys see my turrets there. The 3 on the right are all mining, and the 2 on the left are also mining, but the one here, that's a chain gun, and these guys are mining turret that they can actually do quite a lot of damage to ships. You can basically mine the ships or by salvaging turrets to basically salvage them while you are fighting them. This is actually my third ship. Yes, you heard me right. This is my third ship. I've managed to blow up my first two ships. Actually, I managed to blow up my second ship while I was doing my first playthrough. I have footage of it here. Look what happened. Yep, I was interacting with someone and I didn't see that asteroid, and boom, I've managed to blow myself up. And when you blow yourself up, you basically lose your ship and all the upgrades that are in it. And here's the upgrades. You see that system? Let me show you from the basic. Basically, you can hold down shift to get your mouse working. And there's like this UI up here, like there's game menu, player menu, ship menu. You go to ship menu and this is the first thing that will open up. So this is where you can set groups for your turrets. This is probably the easiest grouping system that I've ever seen in my life. You basically click on the on these like slots, these slots, and you assign number to it. Like I'm gonna hit 3 and boom, 3, and you see down here it will actually change, and you can set them all like into one number, 1, so they're all gonna fire at the same time, or I can set them separately, so I can turn it on, turn it off. If I hit number 1, it will turn on, and then hit number 1 again, turn off. Activate my turrets. There we go. So I need to be careful because my ship isn't really powerful in this sector, as you can see here. Your ship is weak compared to other ships in this region. If you want to survive in combat, you should arm it better and add shields or extend it. Okay, whatever. Unfortunately, I can't put some shield generator on it for now because you need nanite, or to be able to basically make a shield generator. Okay, let me finish up with this ship menu. I've called my ship Siren for no reason. So this is my ship. Here's the status of its hull. This is like my HP, the health of my ship. Shield, I don't have any shield, and there are 63 blocks made out of 63 blocks. The weight of it, not the weight actually, that's a volume, like how big it is actually. The mass, this is my thrusters, like how powerful basically they are. Max velocity, you can actually use your afterburner, which you have to basically hold down spacebar, and you can go really fast, but it will use a lot of your power of your power generator, stuff like that. And unlike a space engineer, there are no gyros, so if you want to maneuver your ship, you have to basically put maneuvering thrusters all over your ship. Stop turning, please. These are, you see these guys, this, and these are basically maneuvering thrusters. And yes, and depend on where you put them, the maneuverability and basically the yaw, pitch, strafing, up and down, basically they're all gonna change depending on where you put these. So it's not like a static thing basically that add different status to your ship. No, it's physical based basically, if you have to say it, I think. Then there is hyperspace. Basically you can jump to different sectors. I can't really jump a lot. You have to get like upgrade for your ship, like hyperspace system upgrade basically. Then there is like generated energy 1.9 gigawatt, and here you can see how much energy is your ship required, and when you use your afterburner this will go up and it will drain your energy capacitor. It's basically your batteries basically. And yes, you need crew to be able to operate your ship as intended basically. So I need 2 gunners, 10 miners because there's a shitload of mining turrets there, mechanics to keep my ship basically repaired and functional, engineers to basically, I think engineers are for making my ship work. So you can actually hire a pilot, though they cost quite a lot of money, and you can use pilots and you can get out of your ship and command that pilot to basically like follow you, help you out in the mining, fight for you, retreat, stay there, follow you, all sort of things. Unfortunately, you can't order them to start salvaging different ships. Yeah, unfortunately. So this is the crew quarters basically. You need to put crew quarters on your ship to be able to hire crew basically, and the more crew quarter you put in your ship, the more crew you can hire. Then there's my system. Depend on how big your ship is or how much the volume of your ship is, you can put more upgrades. So here it says volume of 0.8 mil required to unlock this and to unlock the next upgrade. So then I'm gonna be able to use one of these upgrade here. So I'm gonna exit the drone, and this is what you basically gonna start the game with. It's a drone that it's basically you. I'm not sure if there is like a human inside it or you are basically a synthetic thingy. I don't know. So this is my ship, my 3rd ship, Siren. These are, you see these that I'm aiming at, these are docking port. If you want to basically interact, you can interact with a station no matter how far you are, but if you want to buy, sell stuff from a station, you need to dock with them. So basically you need to get really close to the stations and then you need to dock with it. Simple. And well, these are thrusters basically, and these are that have kind of like a black hole in them. There are maneuvering thrusters. Let me see if I can show you guys the power generator from here. Unfortunately I can't because I've completely covered them up so that they can't get really a lot of damage. I think this is actually crew quarter down here, I'm not sure. If you want to get inside your ship, basically you need to target it. So for targeting you need to hit or just use the middle mouse button and then hit F. You can actually press T to enter, but you can interact with it, you can build, you can enter, you can buy insurance, you can order. Now if you want to give order, you need to have, of course, you need to have pilots in it. I don't have a pilot, but if I had a pilot, I can actually order to follow my drone. Simple as that. So I'm just gonna enter it. Welcome to my ship then, I guess, again. Okay, enough talking and let's get to some mining, I guess, because I need to improve my reputation with this faction. So I think I'm gonna do some mining, and let's not smash my ship to asteroid again. And here's how you mine basically. You're gonna go get close to the asteroid, and this is a titanium asteroid basically, and there's like 4,000 currently, like 3,400 ore in it. It depends on the mining turret you have and how good is its efficiency. You're gonna get, like, for example, this turret have like 70% efficiency. What does it mean? Well, it means that I'm only gonna be able to like mine only 70% of that ore that there is in this asteroid, basically a titanium ore. But I have another turret which has, it is exceptional turret actually, and that has like 30%. This one is a rare and it has 26% Efficiency, this one has 30%. This mining turret is amazing. Oh, by the way, if you manage to get yourself like blow up, and don't worry, all of your what was I gonna say, all of your upgrades and turrets are gonna be in the same sector that your ship was basically destroyed, so you can actually, oh, we got a group of alien ship worked in. So as I was saying, you can get all of your turrets and upgrades back if you basically travel back to the sector that's where your ship got blown up. That was hard for me to say. Oh, and I have like 5 mining turrets, and they are really powerful, so I can easily chew through asteroid and mine a lot of asteroids. So those red ones, you see those guys, they are aliens that actually appeared 200 years ago, I think, when some shit happened in the middle of the galaxy, and no one ever from that 200 years ago, no one ever was able to travel back to the center of the galaxy to see what the hell just happens, and we are gonna be the first